more than 90,000 residential structures in Harris, Galveston, and Fort Bend counties have been damaged by floodwaters. This is just recent numbers here. 90,000 residential structures. And again, that's Harris, Galveston, and Fort Bend counties could have been damaged by floodwaters for the storm. Only 15% of Harris County's 1.5 million properties, which include Houston, are insured for floods. 1.5 million properties. But despite all that, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner said that much of the city was hoping to get back on track after Labor Day. So they have assistance and phone numbers. You can go in person to recovery centers. FEMA, where you can go ahead and get some quick relief because people, believe it or not, are still trapped, still being rescued, but need help. It does seem that the news stations, the newspapers are really trying to make it as easy as possible to get the information, and social media has been a big help for people to be able to just get back on their feet, and that's what it seems like they're trying to do for folks. And, if you're the mayor, you're the governor of the state of Texas, even though that there's neighborhoods underwater and it's not perfect, there's still so much cleanup that has to be done. They're really wanting to send a strong message because the more people stay out of Houston and the surrounding areas, the worse it's going to be for businesses and for the local economy. So it is one of those things where we've told people yesterday to do business. If you plan on going to Houston, they say it's open for business. It's a good thing. So, if you can do business over there, if you're a business and you can do something over there, go ahead and do it. But floodwaters still actually a problem, and toxic waste near Houston still may be a big factor. Environmental Protection Agency officials have yet to assess the full extent of what occurred. So there is issues with a lot of the flood areas there, and utility crews are going door to door, and actually yesterday shutting off power and warning those still in some waterlogged homes in the western parts of the city that more flooding was actually possible, like I said earlier, and not from the rain, but from these, what they call releases of water from overtaxed reservoirs. And then thousands of Houston dwellings were under mandatory evacuation orders. Thousands, still. Though about 300 people were thought to be refusing to leave. They just don't want to leave their houses. They're afraid that there might be looting or they won't be able to save anything. So that's going to be tough. And people briefly returned Sunday to some homes in the area, which included brick two-story and ranch homes bordering Buffalo Bayou, to try to salvage some valuables there. Which was it just more than a week? Yeah, more than a week since the storm hit. 4 feet of water on this girl's parents' home had receded just a foot, said Karen Mace. She was trying to retrieve family photos from a one-story ranch her parents built and have lived there for 56 years, which backs up to the Buffalo Bayou. She says it came up fast. They had to get out, May said, but they thought the home would have to be demolished, sadly. But meanwhile, folks, repairs continue on the water treatment plant in Beaumont, about 85 miles from Houston, which failed after the swollen Neches River. The main intake system and backup pumps halted. So President Trump asked Congress $7.9 billion down payment towards Harvey relief and recovery efforts. That's the number, $7.9 billion. And now we have Irma. And then we have Jose. Ouch. But there's a lot of people. And remember, the president's primary job is to protect the American people, keep us safe. And it seems that the money's been appropriated, and FEMA's doing their job, and so many other nonprofit organizations doing a terrific job there. But Texans, they said this. Abbott said this. The mayor said it. This is not going to be a quick fix for anybody. It's going to be years to rebuild. It's just one of those particular things. But Texas, just like a lot of places in our country, are resilient and can get through this. Texas strong is what they're saying in Texas. And we're hoping that wherever this hurricane goes, that it won't be as fierce as it looks right now as that Category 5, but it definitely has me concerned. I'm not, coming apart, but I have a plan, and I want people to feel the same way. A lot of people, believe it or not, make themselves sick and come down with heart attacks and all sorts of things. Don't do that. Have somebody pick the stuff up for you so you're not running around like crazy. Or not even driving yourself, take an Uber to the store and just relax. Load their trunk, then unload it for you. That's the way to do it. By the way, Amazon delivers water. Just FYI, you may want to take a look at that, but that's a way to be able to ship it to your house. Amazon. Yeah, if you're an Amazon, you have to be a Prime member. But if you are, order that water. DACA's in the news. That's the other big story besides Irma and the cleanup in Texas is this DACA program. And Trump expected to announce the end of the Obamacare program that allowed undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. children stay and contribute to the country. Sources were telling Fox late night Sunday. An official announcement at the end of the program will be on today. It's Tuesday, as they're saying. The program Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals was established in 2012. DACA, as it's usually referred to, protected young immigrants who came to the U.S. as children without legal status. And about 800,000 people who have signed up to be part of that program. Many people have protested the end of the program and discussed fear of deportation. The report said 91% of DACA recipients are employed, and removing them from the workforce would put 700,000 people out of jobs. And for all of those who would lose their jobs, it would cost $3.4 billion to replace them. Some comments when we come back. We're going to talk about that. Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, said Friday that he believes Trump should keep the program and let lawmakers decide this. Several Republican lawmakers, including Senator Marco Rubio, said that they hope that we can work on a way to deal with the issue and solve it through legislation. I'll again say the Democrats are going to fight tooth and nail for the Dreamers today, tomorrow, and every single day, so we know where the Dems stand on this. Is it legal? Judge Napolitano, Newt Gingrich. We're going to listen to some of those voices and see what they're saying because they're sounding off on it, and we'll talk about it when we come back from the break here because we do have to take a break occasionally here at For the People. We appreciate you listening. By the way, if you like the show, we like to say share the show. It's a beautiful way to share something that enriches your life daily. A lot of you are working a lot of hours and don't have time to scour all the newspapers, but this gives you some conversation around your water cooler, wherever that might be. We're just very excited that we're part of your day. Appreciate it. Our website, forthepeopleshow.com. Back right after this.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. People has a special opportunity for you. If you own a business and want to gain a national audience that is loyal and will do business with you, imagine being able to get your product and or service into the hands of tens of thousands of people each week. Sponsorship opportunities are now available at rates you can afford. Finally, the show you love with your business supporting what we do in partnership. Start running your commercials today. To contact us, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. And we're back. It's For the People. You know, this is one of the subject matter that's, quite frankly, a little difficult sometimes to discuss because it really does affect so many different people. And if you are a minority in this country and you hear about the story of Donald Trump wanting to deport you, wanting to get rid of you, don't want you here, it can kind of hit you wrong. And to me, I understand that from that viewpoint, why people would get bent out of shape and nervous. Could you imagine how many people are nervous to say, hey, the only country that I've known is living here in America. My parents came over here illegally, but why blame me for all of this? And that's going to be a really challenging thing for lawmakers to be able to do this and to see if Donald Trump can get his head wrapped around this in the right way with people trying to explain why this is. And I guess it's to come up with answers to try to figure out, is this unconstitutional? What is going on?
Yes, the moral arguments are that these people have no place to go. They would be total aliens in the country to which they would be sent because they came here as infants. Their parents would still be here. Their siblings who were born here would still be here. Most of them are students or are in the workforce. These are not the type of people that Donald Trump quite properly railed against during the campaign who are causing crime. These are, for the most part, 800,000 fully Americanized, productive human beings, and the economic consequences to them, to their families, and to their employers would be catastrophic if they were kicked out.
All right, that's Judge Napolitano, a Fox News contributor, and he's right. Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the House, this is what he has to say.
Yes, and I think that...
is Gingrich on there? That was Napolitano. Hopefully we have Newt. Let's see if we have this.
President Obama's executive order was unconstitutional. His vice president, as governor of Indiana, authorized his attorney general to file a lawsuit saying it was unconstitutional. Every one of the president's major legal advisors said it was unconstitutional.
All right. And is this the same?
President Obama's executive order was unconstitutional.
All right. So that's the big thing, folks, the unconstitutionality of the DACA thing, how it was drawn up. So my thinking, and if I'm going to read the tea leaves correctly, because you want the common sense, they're going to have to look at this legislation. There's going to have to be an overhaul. A lot of administrations said they were going to do so. We're going back to Ronald Reagan, folks, where the stuff was being arranged there, and where programs were allowed. And quite frankly, as a moderate conservative, folks, I totally believe that if these people are already here, moving forward, if they're here, they should be allowed to stay.